Hey everyone, Ken Furukawa here with an update to my case study where I'm building a profitable affiliate marketing business using the power of YouTube. And right now I'm following along with the TAO Marketing Academy. I just completed Marketing Academy week 9 and 10. So this is what my update's all about. This module is all about rewind and refine. So let's go inside and I'll talk a little bit about what I've gone through over the last couple of weeks. I gotta say, the weeks have been flying by real fast. And so it was kind of ironic that when I started watching the training that I realized that, oh yeah, this is really cool. I started thinking back upon my journey, and the training itself was about going back and refining the process. And so this week or this module was all about just taking a step back, taking a look at your business from afar and seeing where you can improve. Because if you're not improving, your business is not growing. And that's something where I think a lot of people, they get caught up in just their everyday routine, but they don't think about what can they do to improve. And it's not about making vast changes. It's about making tiny little changes. So, if you guys have never read a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear, I urge you guys to read that book because it talks about improving 1% each day. And Philip will talk about, the mother of all learning, which is repetition. So, in this module, I went back. He asked me to go back and rewatch all of the training modules, which I did, because now that I've gone through about 10 weeks of this, when I take a look back at what I've learned, and this is actually probably the second time I've gone through this through the TAO Marketing Academy, I really pick up on a lot of things that I never picked up on before. And that's because I have an opportunity to look back and see things from a fresh perspective, right? Having gone through the experience itself. So, the mother of all learning, this is important. Repetition, guys. You're going to have to go through and rewatch training, which is always going to be helpful. It's always beneficial for you to do that. Then he's going to talk about the 80-20 method. And I mentioned this earlier in one of the other updates. And the 80-20 method is basically spending 80% of your time creating content and growing, getting better with that content. The other 20% can be spent learning new things, learning new skills, perhaps, a new software or doing more research. That's all part of the 20%. But the 80% is creating that content, because without the content, we don't get traffic. And without traffic, we can't get leads. And without leads, we can't make any sales. So we're gonna talk about that too, because I got an update on my email automation that I improved on. I showed that to you guys last time, and because I got some news for you, an update on that. He talks about additional traffic sources, and this is kind of dependent upon each of us. Okay, when you are engaged in a traffic source like either blogging or YouTube, you want to stick with that one traffic source. You don't want to go and add on another traffic source. Even though he talks about it and says, hey, you know what, I want you to start up something new. You don't have to, essentially. And the rule that I like to follow is that until you've mastered the current traffic source that you have, don't even think about engaging in another traffic source, because your time is best spent, working on that platform that you're on. So in my case, it's YouTube, until you get to the part where you truly understand it, that you've mastered it. Then and only then can you start thinking about, hey, maybe I'll start up a TikTok account or something different like that. But for this moment, at this point in time, I'm not even thinking about another traffic source. I'm just going to stick with YouTube, because I know that I have so much to work on. Even though I have another channel and I'm starting up this new channel, this is a whole new ballgame for me. I'm going back and I'm relearning things that I've learned, years ago. And so I want to really improve and make this channel the best channel that's out there. And then he talks about essential tasks. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the checklist here. So I've done everything that's been asked of me for weeks 9 and 10 on the checklist. I am producing that content twice per week. I had a nice buffer built up, but unfortunately, I got sick. And then I was working on other projects that took my attention away, but it was really nice to have that buffer. So if you guys can build up a buffer of content, it's really going to help you, especially because, Thanksgiving has ended. It's Black Friday, the holiday season, the silly season's coming up, and everybody's, going to be out and about. And so, if you've got a buffer, you can go out there and kind of enjoy the holidays with your family. So I'm going to be, working my butt off to try and build up a surplus of video content so that way I can go and enjoy the holidays and work on other projects that are on my plate right now. But speaking of which, so an update, as I had mentioned, I'm going to show you my channel here. Nothing has really changed. I've got subscribers, still the same, 8. I don't have a whole lot of traffic, which is expected. I'm not expecting a whole lot, considering the fact that I've only got, a handful of videos. If we look here, let's go into my playlist here so we can see how many videos I've got. I've got 15. I've got 21 videos right now. 15 videos if you're just talking about straight content, 6 videos for my case study. So I don't have a whole lot of content. I want to build this up, these 15. I want this to get up to at least 30 before I start really, start pushing even more. But as I updated you guys last week, I did expand upon my email automation. I added on a lot more to that, and I was testing it. My last thing to you guys, the last update was, hey, I'm going to be testing this. I'm going to be seeing, if it works, and I did. So I started testing it. It's going smoothly right now, and all of a sudden I got a subscriber. So that was a pleasant surprise. I was hoping that I would get them later so I could go through my automation, which is not done yet, but I was hoping that I could go through it before I got somebody in there. But it's only one subscriber, so I'll find out as they're going through whether or not it works or not. All right, but that's my update so far for weeks 9 and 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to catch up on my journey here with my case study, I'll leave a link down in the description so you can watch the entire playlist. In fact, I urge you to watch it because you're going to learn something as I go through this, because as I talk through what I'm learning, I'm hoping to impart a little bit of wisdom upon you guys. But if you guys found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks when I update you on my case study. This is Ken Furukawa, and I'll see you in my next video.